Hi everyone, Maria here from the DFIRST team. With me, needless to present.
Hey all, this is Rafael. Okay, let's wait a few minutes, I guess 2 to 3. Everyone, please introduce yourself, where you're calling from, where you're joining from. It could be different parts of the day for everyone. It's almost night in here. What about you, Maria?
Yeah.
What time it is in Italy?
It's 4 p.m. for me, still
Okay.
middle of the afternoon.
Still fresh, not
Yeah.
as me, 7 p.m. But we can do this, we can do this.
We can do this. We have Buzz Potter from Netherlands joining us, so we're in the same time zone, I imagine. So yes, we are decided to do this live today because we have a big platform, big potential, and with all this AI buzz out there, we want to show actually what you can build because we see lots of places. I hear a lot about AI magic. I personally I don't like this word because there is no magic. A platform that comes to support you, and we are going to show you today exactly how this can work live. It's a live test, so we will see all together and how to even improve the results.
Exactly.
We have Christian from Belgium also joining us.
Very cool, very cool. I'm also wondering, like, are you familiar with DFIRST already, or is it something that you are yet to try? Because basically there's a lot of ways for you to check out this tool. But it's important for me to know if there's any basic understanding of what that tool or no, then we can have some sort of an introduction as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like with DFIRST, with the term of AI agents, this kind of already helps to understand. So,
All right.
this meantime, I think you can start like showing how the platform works, why people still join us, make a overall presentation for us.
Sure. Before I jump into the product and even the presentation, for some of you who are following me on LinkedIn, from time to time, I'm sharing my use cases. And basically, after some time, people started to ask me questions. Yeah, like, you have such cool videos. Like, how can I do this in DFIRST? I have no clue how to build that. So I decided to organize this session to basically recreate from scratch something new, something that I have never played with before. So we're gonna take one picture, probably a sofa, because we are still deciding which use case we're gonna do. That thing, we're gonna turn a sofa into a video commercial. And what you can expect, let me show 3 quick videos. Just please confirm that you can see screen now.
Yes, now your screen is.
It's one of the use cases. Let me show you the second one, which is here. And the final one, which is our Smack fridge. And this is without any sound, so basically I'm going to play it. So all of the videos that I'm showing now, they are 100% created in DFIRST, and it's all AI. And most of them were based only on one single pack shot. That's visible on the left side. And so this is exactly what we're going to create live in DFIRST. Before I do this, I just wanted to start with like a very basic introduction of us. We are called DFIRST AI. What we do, we basically build a creative director in the tool. So this tool can deliver content across different kind of categories of marketing, whether it's kind of research, strategy, ideation, and execution. Our goal is to deliver 80% of the effects, but in 90% of the time reduction. So we're trying to understand like the whole creative cycle, and we're making it much more efficient. It's already 100 times more efficient when we track the metrics of what our tool can deliver. We work both on the brand side and on the marketing agency side. So basically this tool can work on multiple marketing scenarios. I mentioned the different, departments of marketing or use cases. So it doesn't always have to be AI. AI is a cool word, but basically for desk research, you can also use like data scraping or data automation. And we have tools for that. The same for strategy and insights. Sometimes you want to dig deeper into some specific insight that's not available with the general knowledge of the LLMs. So we are trying to get those insights from different places. And then you have creative direction and creative production. So lately, a lot of things are happening in this kind of space because the Nano Banana 2 model has been updated last Friday. Claude 4.5 has been updated yesterday. Gemini, the new one. So this space of creative direction and creative production is disrupted today. It's getting disrupted as we speak. So more and more we are speaking to media production teams, to creative production teams, and we already see that it's no longer that we are not ready to use AI for, let's say, TV-ready commercials. It's already happening. So it's a very fun moment to be at with DFIRST as well, as we are still kind of figuring it out where of the value would be the most in terms of those different four places. I think it's important. This is very critical knowledge about our tool. There are two types of work in it. One is agentic, where you basically ask AI to build everything for you, including choosing of the right LLMs, prompting, and all of that, and building the full workflow. And it's perfect for, let's say, the initial setup. It's great if you have like not a lot of time, but you have to submit an offer for your client. Agentic mode is going to be the savior. But if you are really careful about what you are generating, if you know what you want to generate, if you know the models that you want to use, if you know how to prompt, we're gonna use the manual mode. And today I'm going to show you the manual mode, which is a little more advanced than the agentic one, but you're gonna get better results from the manual mode, basically. I'm going to share this presentation with you. If I can ask Maria to share the link to the presentation. So basically, whenever you'd like to check it out, I'm not going to run through all the slides. We are here to do something cool, not to read slides. Anyway, you can see that our interface is slightly different than the usual ones. It's a whiteboard. It's a visual table, a visual canvas. All the models are connected on the canvas, and you can also bring your own data to it. You can connect the data and see how it flows. And we have decided to go into this direction because we think marketing and marketers in general are kind of visual people. So we like to see things visually. We like to see how the data flows. We like to see, the whole sets of visuals that we're producing. So I think this interface works in a good way for the types of use cases we are going to do today. Can you see my tool now?
Yes, I can see. Just before start, we have two questions about the same topic.
Sure.
Overall, we will leave the questions to the end, but those two, since they are the same, can we use API in DFIRST? Those are the questions.
Do you mean bringing your own API of models that we don't have in the tool? Or do you mean API to DFIRST, so you can connect DFIRST to something else? What's your use case here?
From what I understood, API connections to embed into their own tool, like other platforms.
Okay. Actually, we are doing this as we speak. We've already done one pilot, I think last week, when you actually will be able to add your own tools through an API. So it's coming, but we would like to hear what kind of use cases would you like to do with this, because we are now kind of building it. So if you tell me, it doesn't have to be right now. we would be more aligned to how we actually going to release this API thing. So please let me know how you're going to use it, and we can already align it to you. But yes, it's coming.
Okay.
So the use case we're going to do today, I mentioned, is basically some of the videos we did before. I mean, similar to some of the videos we did before. I have created some workflows that I have presented when you started, and actually after this live, I'm also going to share all my workflows with you. So basically, you can see how we build those. So we're going to have this one when we turn this sofa into a commercial, and actually we're also going to turn a sofa today. So I'm trying to recreate this exact workflow for you. Then we have another one, which was the SMEG one, so the fridge. So basically here what we did, I told you that we only have this back shot and a few different angles to it. So we're going to use those 3 images. And how can you turn it into, let's say, 5 different scenes? Which models are we going to use? So I'm also going to show to you which of the models we are using, and you will see which are better. And then finally, we're going to choose the photo shoots and the stills that we like the most, and we are going to turn them into small, let's say, storytelling clips. So we are going to do that right now. And as I said, once again, we're going to share those workflows with you. So basically, after the call, you'll receive all the links to the board so you can get some inspiration from it. All right, so let me create a new whiteboard. For those who are familiar with it, you already know, but for those who are not, we are always going to work on the whiteboard. So basically, when you create a new whiteboard here, you're also going to create a thread. If you really like something, you can see that I have a pinned one here. So basically, you can just pin it, and it's always going to be on the top of the list. In terms of the tools that we have, so if you're going to use here this prompt, you're going into an agentic mode. So now you're asking AI to build a workflow for you. But if you click X here and you're going to open the toolbox, this is actually where things are getting fun, because we have added, I think, already more than 70 different integrations. And it's not just AI, as I said, because we have all the text models here, which are, of course, AI. So we have Claude, we have GPT, we have Gemini. We have updated Claude to 4.5. We have also updated GPT to 5.1. We've also updated Gemini to 3. So you will always have the latest models here. And the same for image generation. So you have all those models, but we know that there's a new leader right now, as most of people would say, which is Nano Banana 2 / Gemini 3 Pro. And this would be one of the best models you should use today in terms of images. But to be honest, I got really good results with Seedream. So we're going to compare both. How does Seedream and Gemini compare to each other, and when to use which. So I'm going to show to you. And then you're going to have the video models. So Veo 3, Sora 2, Kling.ai, Seedance. So probably most of these use cases you are going to do is going to be with some of the models. So we have the video models, and I told you about not AI always be so important as the research models. So basically here, not the models, sorry, it's a data scraper. So here you can scrape data from LinkedIn, from Reddit, from YouTube, from Facebook, and be part of the workflow. I think that's enough of the introduction. Let's get started. So what I will do, I will go to Images Google, and let's look for some. I'm actually looking to buy this one, and that's why I was exploring this sofa topic. So I decided, like, maybe let's choose one of the sofas here that we're going to use for our use case. So this is a picture that's not very high quality, but it's clear enough for us to try. So I'm going to copy it. So basically, I'm now copying the image to my clipboard. And as you see here, this image is now added to the whiteboard. We can give it a name, sofa pack shot. And what? Yeah.
I can't see your whiteboard. I'm still seeing the sofa.
Yep, sorry,
Ah,
it's here.
no,
I forgot to switch. So yeah, so I just copy and pasted the whiteboard to the board by using Command C and Command V on my keyboard. So now I have this sofa pack shot here. So what we should do next, like in order to turn this into a video ad or a commercial, first you are going to create keyframes, so still shots that are going to be the master visuals for our video. And so what I'm going to do first is I don't even have to choose the models yet, because first I need to create some ideas for the shots. So when you click on that, how to create an idea for a shot is when you click here, you will see that now we can chat about the sofa pack shot. So I'm going to our prompt tab, but I'm switching to chat because I don't want the agent to work now. I want our simple chat to give us some ideas. If you go here, you can switch between different models. Maybe let's try some of the latest ones, Claude 4.5 Opus. So when I click on that, now I'll work on that image. So I'm asking a question. Create 5 scene ideas for attached image of the white sofa, 2-seater, that will make keyframes for our videos. That's not all. Now, a short tip for some of the creators that are here. You know that if you type write Midjourney-like prompt for each scene, actually, like there is a type of prompting which is Midjourney type of prompting, and when you use that Midjourney-like prompt, AI will understand that. So it's whenever you create images, it's very good for you to type a Midjourney-like prompt. And now let's try to be a little creative. So what are we going to do with our sofa? So let's say that we'd like to create 5 shots of it. So let's give it a basic idea of each of the shots. So for example, one should take place in a big apartment, couple in the kitchen, sofa placed as the hero of the shot, daytime. Then second shot. As you can see, it's very simple. I'm not typing anything sophisticated here. I'm just typing something very simple, something that every of us could write here. So a second one, show a top-down view of the sofa with the person reading magazine. Third, show an extreme detail close-up of a person sliding the hand through the sofa texture. 4, woman sitting in the couch watching videos and enjoying her time. And 5, last shot, the guy. You have a woman, so now let's turn it into a guy. What could we do here to make it interesting? Something emotional. I know. Let's make the guy propose to the woman. 5, exactly. Such a thrilling story. So 5, the guy proposes to his future wife. Let's make it nighttime. It's, what else can I have here? I know. So basically, it's almost December. So let's make it Christmas time. And Christmas time. So so as you can see, what I did here is basically, first of all, we're writing prompts right now, by the way. We're not generating images yet. We're only going to write prompts for the images. And that would be the proper way for doing it. So we have 5 scenes. Now let's give it some rules. If you type a prompt like this, you will get like a very long prompt. And for images, the longer the prompt, actually, it's not always the better. So I'm trying to give some limits. For example, 7 sentences per each scene max. Set the light, set the camera, color themes. The scenes will be combined later and will become a long video. Okay, I think that's it. Let's start with something as simple as that. So what we're going to do is we chose Claude 4.5 Opus because it's a new model, so let's try its capabilities. So as you will see, now our keyframes are getting created one by one. They all have the prompts. As you can see, there are 7 sentences as I asked it to. So we're not going to have very long prompts here for each of the scenes. Christmas proposal. I'm gonna click here because I want to put this into our board. So now we have our ideas for each of the scenes ready. So what we can do is now I'm going to create each scene separately. So I'm just copying the prompt, pasting here. Second.
So you're just doing a Control-C, Control-V, and everything goes automatically to the whiteboard, right?
Exactly. It's in the clipboard, and when you click Command-V, that's enough. So we have the third scene.
Okay.
Let me go to the fourth one. Fourth scene, the entertainment, and fifth scene, the Christmas proposal. Okay. So now we can actually either remove this first document because we don't need it anymore, but let's leave it just in case we do something about it. So let's also give it name. So scene number 1, scene number 2, scene number 3. Of course, you are free to change all the prompts whenever you need that. So basically, it's not that this is going to be the final prompt. I guess we're going to change it later once we see the results. And scene number 5. So first of all, let's work on the first scene. So I'm going to give a bit of space here because we're going to have a lot of images here. And the way I do it is I never generate only one image for each of the scenes. I'm going to generate at least 5 images for each based on the same prompt. Let me show you how I do this. So you go here to the images on the left. You'll see that a few of the models, they have this edit name next to it. What it means is that if it's an edit model, it means that you can also include an image as the input. So we're going to check Gemini image edit, and we're going to check Seedream edit, and we'll let you decide which are we going to use for the video. And how you connect it. So you will see that when you go here closer, there's 2 sockets. One is says prompts, and the other says image. So you connect the image to the socket of the images, and then you connect the prompt to the socket for the prompts. Don't click generate yet because we have to set some stuff. So basically, let's try. Let's first start with Seedream model. You can change the formats, so we can either give it a specific resolution of the image. You can also set the ratio. So is it going to be a horizontal video or is it going to be vertical? So we can set that. Let's do 16:9. This is critical. Number of images to generate. So for example, if you use tools like ChatGPT, there are some limitations, or Gemini. But if, for example, if we type that we want 5 images, you get 5 images based on the same prompt already. So this is what's happening now. Basically, we are generating our first 5 images with Seedream. And I want to do the same. I want to do the same for Gemini image. So I'm going to the settings. I'm choosing 16:9. I'm choosing 5 images. And let's generate. So our first images are here. And these are the images. So this is our first image. This is our second image.
Wow.
I think the sofa is the same. So even the pillows are in the same place.
Yeah, they didn't change a thing. Even the texture, you can see it.
Yeah, So the texture is also the same. So here, once again, we are using the Seedream model, basically, which is here. And the second is Gemini. So we'll compare the results just in a sec. They're almost here. And so this is only our first scene that will turn into a video later. So this is our first scene. Let me give it some space. This is the first answer from Gemini Image Edit.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's also okay. This is the other.
And those are the Pro models, right? Like we have other models as well, but those are the highest quality ones.
Yes, the ones on the right are Gemini 3 Pro, which is our new default. So basically, whenever you create something with Gemini, you also always get Gemini 3 Pro, which is Nano Banana 2. So basically, it's always going to be one of the best models. And the other is Seedream 4.0. There's only one Seedream model, so it's very easy to find. Okay, so now it's the time to choose the model for the next scenes. So let me once again show the pictures, and I'd like you to decide which of all the pictures that we have here we're going to use for the actual video. So let me now show all the images. So try to remember the order, and then tell me what do you think which of those would be the best. So this is the first image.
Okay.
This is the second image that we have. This is the third one. This is the fifth one. This is our sixth one.
Yeah. And now Gemini.
No, sorry, it was the fifth one. So that was Seedream. You can actually see that Seedream edit generation. And now let's compare this to Gemini. First picture. Second. Third. Fourth picture.
I like how they put even the lining.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. To be honest, I like both. The Seedream one is always, when you look at the lights, it's always a little more cozy, because if you see here, you have this kind of orange-green light that is coming, orange light that is coming. I would say Nano Banana is a bit more natural. The lighting is here, it's more natural. Of course, it's also down to the prompt that we had, because if you read the actual prompt we wrote, it was this one: open plan luxury apartment with floor to ceiling windows flooding the space with golden morning light. The white sofa sits prominently in the foreground, etc., etc. So basically, why it's also nice to create more images than one is that we can now change something in the prompt and regenerate all of them in a single shot. So for example, if you decided that let's do this nighttime, I can add here the prompt, save it, and then select all the models and regenerate in one click. So basically, you're allowed to do that. Okay, so is there any favorite in the chat? So which models are we going? Okay.
And Banana Image 1. It seems it's the winner.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Good pick, I would say. So let's leave the Seedream out of it. They lost this battle. Now we are having, we need to generate more scenes, right? So what I'm gonna do, so let's say that our scene number 1 for the image is ready. Now we're proceeding to the second one. So let's take Gemini image edit. So it's the same process as I did before. I'm connecting the sofa to the image. Now I'm connecting the prompt. I'm also connecting our main image to inspire the setting of our second scene. Let me just remember that this is our final picture. I'm still going to leave the other ones just in case we still want to use it. Now the same story. So I'm choosing the ratio. Now I'm choosing to generate 5 images. and we're generating the second scene.
A quick note while the generations are happening is that can you click on configure again?
Yeah.
Because this is something that I see some questions about. When you click on configure, the prompt is empty. But when you link to another prompt, it doesn't matter because the prompt that was just connected works as a reference. So I saw a few people asking about that, and it's worth noting.
Exactly. Basically, because the prompt is here, and this is why this field is empty here.
Yeah.
Of course, we could do it like this when we don't do it in a text node, but instead we prompt it inside. We could do this, but then if you wanted to change something in the prompt and regenerate all of the images, it would be more time for you to do this. And with having one, you can basically change something and regenerate all. Okay, we're starting to receive our images. I think this is a nice shot, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a nice shot. This one is a bit hallucinated, I can see, because there is something weird here. This one is great.
Yeah.
I like this one. See, and this is why we always generate more than one, because if we generated only one, and we, for example, we had bad luck and we got this, then you would be like, yeah, it's disappointing. But when you get more, you actually have a lot of assets to choose from. And that's why it's always good to generate more than one for every single shot that you're gonna do. Okay, let's wait for the final shot. But to be honest, I would be surprised if we're not using this one because I think it's great.
Good. It's really good.
Yeah. Of course, as you can see, we have different clothes on that person, and it's every time. And it is because I don't think it was specified in the prompt what kind of clothes they were. And probably that was a mistake. If we wanted to change something, we could basically tell it like, what was this person wearing here? We can't really see. It's a white shirt, I guess. So possibly we could change the prompt and regenerate all of the images to include the same clothing. But actually, we're gonna change the time of the day. So it doesn't have to be the same day for all the shots. So they can be wearing different clothes. Okay, so let's proceed with this picture. I like this one. So now we have two images. One is this one. The second one is going to be this one. It's a different time of the day. Or actually, you know what? Let's change something here. I'm thinking to turn this into nighttime. Oh no, maybe let's leave it that way because we're gonna do the nighttime and in the other scenes, right?
Proposal scene.
In the proposal scene, we're gonna do the nighttime. Yeah, because the color of the cameras here are different. So basically, what I could do is I could copy the settings from this one and make it aligned. But here, I don't know if we want to make them all aligned. I think I'd like to make them differentiated each clip so we can see the differences. Okay, so now let's follow to the third scene. Gemini image edit, as you chose. It's here. Now we're gonna turn sofa prompt. You can also connect our first image to inspire. Settings, once again.
5 options.
5 options, 5 images. Click.
And also when you connect images, you see that for each node, you can connect multiple images. So you're not always limited to one.
Exactly.
That's why, for example, if you want the model to use the same clothes or anything, we have done this before. You can add also a model. You have a model, you want AI to create a model, and you connect the model to the image node.
Exactly. I'm proceeding to generate next scenes, so we don't have to wait for them later.
Yeah.
Yes. So the last will be the scene number 5, and then after we are done with all the images, we'll follow to generate videos based on it. Okay, we're getting those detailed zoom ins for the sofa.
Nice.
Okay, now we have night time as well. Cool. And the last scene, Gemini image edit, prompt. And let's connect the sofa. And let's also connect maybe the night scene. Okay, we'll decide later which one.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, 5 images. 69. Okay, let's wait for them. This is our first picture. Okay, let's see the previous ones. Okay, most of them are very similar because as you'll read the prompt, basically there's not a lot of, let's say, options for AI because this is like a zoom in shot. So when you see actually the texture of the sofa, and if you look really zoom into it, you will see that there is this kind of texture to it. So I think it got it right in terms of like building this zoom in. And now we're receiving our night shots. This is the first one. This is the second one. Very nice. Third one. Why is she watching the video on a tablet? Was it part of the prompt? I don't think it was mentioned. Yeah, it was here. Watching the videos on the tablet.
Yeah.
It's fine. Let's watch it on tablet. Why not? Okay, so which do you think we're going to use from here? Picture number 1, picture number 2, and when you look at this, like there's even the same kind of details. When you look at here, you'll see that this black, I don't know what that is. Is it like a? Yeah, it's all there because probably it was there in the original image. See, it was here. So basically, all of our scenes are kind of aligned in the terms of the layout of the apartment. Why? Because I have included this reference image for most of those. That's why it was important for us to set the right angles. So now we can start producing different scenes based on the same layout of the apartment.
Image 2 already won.
Image 2, this one?
Yeah. Also, we had one question asking about if it is the same woman face on different scenes. And we can say it is because of the reference image that Rafael made with the first image generated. So it took as reference as well to ensure the consistency.
I think this one is different because, as I said, sometimes one of a few generations is going to be off. So you always got to work with batch production, sorry, batch generation. Yeah, of course, if you wanted to work on the face more, we could basically upload a model here. So, for example, if we wanted to have a specific person for each image generations, we could also include like a model here. So, for example, in the input, we will also have people, and then we'll connect it everywhere, and then it will be easier for us to be consistent. With videos, it's not as easy. With images, you can really get the consistency really, really well. With videos, it's still difficult. It's getting better and better. So probably by the next live, there's gonna be another winner and some new models. So I guess it will be better. But for now, with videos, it's not so easy to have each clip 100% the same face. But we're getting there. Okay, so have we decided that the second one is the best? Let me go through it once again. First, second, third, fourth.
Also nice.
Also nice, fifth.
But the second one won.
Okay, so we're taking this one. Let me do some cleanup here. As always, I like to keep things organized. And I'm going to choose this one as the main image for the video. Then I don't think it makes any difference for us which we choose from this one. All of them are the same. I like this one because there's some more light to this. So maybe let's try. But the fingers, they're weird. I don't think they will make into a good video because of it. I think the movement of the hand would be much more natural like this.
Yeah.
Than here. Okay, so I'm choosing this one. I'm sorry, choosing for you once. And the proposing scene. This should be fun. Let's see what happens. So basically, once again, what was the prompt for the fifth one? Magical nighttime proposal scene, bathed in warm Christmas lights. Man kneeling beside the white sofa where his partner sits, ring box open. Twinkling fairy lights and decorated recreate bokeh background. Yeah, I'm not reading it more. By the way, I'm also going to share this board with you, so you're gonna get all the prompts and all the setup that I've done here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, because so what I can do now, I could either connect this image to kind of inform our last shots, but I think I'd like to use some of the first images from here.
Can I
Maybe
do something? That is also to answer a question here. Could you please create two sets, one with night and one with day? Because the question is, can you explain how a node connection influences the next prompt? So
Sure.
we show the connection and how it will differentiate the final output.
Mm-hmm. So basically, generate two scenes for the fifth one. Which one would be daytime and the other would be nighttime?
Yeah, just so
Okay.
we can see the differences, and then we
Sure.
decide.
So our first one would be nighttime, 5 images, 16:9 ratio, and the other, I'm going to copy the prompt. I'm clicking right on a node, and I'm going to click duplicate with edges. Why I'm doing this? Because you will see that it's already connected. So I don't have to connect it like I did. When you click right on the board, you will see a lot of options for you to choose from. Some of them would be like remove all edges that are connected, remove all input edges, which means the left side of the connections, remove output edges, which would be removing all the ones on the right side. So play with this and you'll see, oh, wow, holy shit, it's going to be crazy proposal. Okay. And the second we said, let's make a daytime, right?
Yeah.
So, right, where nighttime? Okay, so let's do it daytime. Is there any other information about making it day or night?
I can't see. I think that's it. Yeah, that line you found.
Yeah.
And then you also
think,
refer the first image where you have
Yep. It's already here.
Okay.
But I have to remove the prompt and I have to change it to the other one. So basically, these are our Christmas proposing scenes. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to start generating the daytime ones so we can use the time. 5, 16:9, nice, all good. Generate. Yeah, we can start watching what we got. So that's the first picture.
Okay.
I think the couch is in a different place, but maybe they because but this is what you do, right? When you put your Christmas trees.
Yeah, but look at the second one, the woman on her knees and the guy seated.
Okay. Yeah, so I think it could go viral. To be honest, I haven't noticed that.
You see, we can have fresh perspectives.
Yeah, we like to bring some new roles to the table. This is our third one.
That's good.
That's good. And she's crying here.
Okay, that's also very good.
At least the man is on his knees.
Yeah.
And this is our fifth one. Okay, so that's our nighttime. That's our daytime. Nice. Oh, I think I like them more, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is so, I don't know, it's cheesy a little. No.
I can see that you're very
look at the lights here.
Yeah, it's good. It's
What's
good.
that? Okay, so we do have this scene. Yeah, I think I have to ask you once again, which are we using for our videos? At the nighttime, let me go through this once again quickly. So these are the night ones. This is our favorite one. We're not going to use it. The night ones. I think this one is really good.
Yeah, I also think, because it uses the same setup of the previous generations.
Exactly. But the day ones are also nice. I don't know. What do you think?
I would go with the night one. And while we decide, I just want to ask Jose, did you understand like the differences when you connect the node to the prompt by seeing this example with night and day? So we have a few that like the day, some night. I prefer the night one. I think
Okay, you can choose Maria. We can let you choose one. We let with all the people choose the three of them. So let's do it. Thank you.
let's pick the traditional one at night. Yeah, this one.
Okay, so this is our favorite. Of course, you can change the name of it, and for example, name it final. So you'll always remember which of the images are the ones we want to use. So this is it. So we're not using the daytime, but let's leave it here. Okay, we only have 30 minutes, so in 30 minutes we gotta create all the videos. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So how you do the videos? It's the same process as we did with the images. The only difference here is going to be that there are two types of prompting for videos. Sometimes you can use the same prompts that are here if you want to achieve subtle movements in the video. Because basically, let me show you one example. I'm choosing a model. So for the start, we're going to choose Seedance and VO3, and we're going to decide which will be better. So I'm connecting our input image the same as I connected it to the images. So the bottom socket is for the images, the top socket is for the prompts. So I should either create a new prompt for the video, because like, what is the camera movement here, right? How do we set up the scene? Like, is there any movement? Are we showing the people in the kitchen, or are we zooming in on the sofa? So there's a lot of options for you to do. So so what you can do is click on the image once again, go to the chat, and you can type something like, create an idea to animate this scene into a video, 5 seconds, max 7 sentences. So now we're writing another prompt based on the image that we have.
And just a reminder, we have the chat for the people who enter later. We have the chat and we have the AI agent in this bottom right box. The AI agent, the difference is that if you make this request to the AI agent, it will build everything for you. But right now we want to build it manually so we can have more control of the process. So that's why we are using the chat mode.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to turn the speed a little, and I'm going to do this quickly, so we finish all the videos in time. So you will see what I'm doing. It's basically I have dragged and dropped the video models. I connected the image. I can also connect the sofa to it if you want to make sure that we got it right. But I think this would be enough. And now I'm typing a prompt that I'm going to connect the same way I did to the video. So here and here. If you go to the settings of the video models, each of it has slightly different settings, because some of them allow to set up specific duration of it, like 5 seconds, 12 seconds, full HD or SD. So you can do that. But for VO3, you have different options. So every model has slightly different options. So you have to be aware of it. So for Seedance, we have a prompt. For VO3, we have a prompt as well. And I'm going to choose VO3.1, generate preview. I'm going to duplicate this so we can create a second one. And also for VO3. And now I'm going to proceed with the same settings for all the remaining videos, and I'm going to do it quickly. So sorry for a lot of clicking, but I want to make sure that we do all the videos now. Seedance, VO3. I'm connecting our second image to it here and there. And now I'm clicking on the image. I'm checking our second prompt. I'm copying it and pasting here. And now I'm connecting it to the prompt. I'm making sure all the settings are fine. 5 seconds, 69, it's okay. VO3, VO 3.1. Generating them, 1 and 2. Now I'm duplicating it so we have an alternative. And the same for this. Okay.
Also, one thing that we didn't share here is the easy way to create a new prompt. By just clicking the image, you have the 3 options there. If
Yep.
we decided with VO3, for example.
That's true. Basically, if you click it here, you go here. Oh, you mean this? Wait a sec. You mean
Exactly.
those two shortcuts? Yeah. Basically, if you have any document, you can create text based on that. So when you click it, it's already be connected, and it's going to pick some default model. If you click on the image, you also do the same. It's also going to be connected. So basically, these are shortcuts. I'm showing you the manual ways because I think it's good to know it. Because if you perfect this manual mode, you will fly in this tool. So I'm trying to show you the hard way, how to build stuff. Yes. Okay. So the third shot, almost here. Prompt. Not prompt. That was image. Now I'm taking the scene number 3. Okay. I'm pasting it here. Prompt. Checking the settings. They're good. VO3. I'm going to upgrade it to a slightly better model, which I've done now. Generate. Duplicate with edges. Another one. And we can proceed. As you can see, we already have some videos done, so I'm very excited to see them. And then the last one is, no, the one that least. Seedance once again, and VO3. Connecting our chosen image, both. Pasting the prompt, evening entertainment. It's here. Connecting the prompt, 1, 2. Generate VO3 setting. Okay, it's connected. And the last one, Seedance, the VO. For some, that probably they would think like, okay, this is a lot of clicking, right? But when you consider the amount of work we're doing today, like all the image generations, we are comparing the images between different models. Then we are choosing the prompts for video generation. Then we are actually generating the videos. So even though it's not an hour yet, maybe it's like 35 minutes that we are doing this, we already are there in terms of the final result. So it's really not a lot of time that we have spent. VO3, generate preview. Okay, we can generate the last ones.
And this is because we are focused on the manual mode where we build everything step by step.
Yep. Okay, let's see the videos. This is our first one. So we have this nice shot. This is VO3. It's going to be with sound.
Here you go, one perfect cup.
Thank you. This morning light is beautiful.
This is our second video. That was VO3. Now we have another option from Seedance. So it's the same prompt, but some slightly different video. Oh, something was off there. And now we have VO once again. Yeah, it changed into this kettle. So this is why I'm producing more than one, because like this one, the first one was the best, so I would choose it. And then we have the second scene. This is it. VO3. Okay, that was something weird about the magazine. Okay, that's okay. That's cool. And this one is still getting generated. Now we have our detailed zoom in. Oh, there's two heads. Okay, this is better.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, yeah, I think it was part of the prompt, you know?
It could be.
It has to be there. And then hand enters frame from left, fingertips making first contact with fabric, and also the line motions for trace across the texture weave. Microfibers catch the light, shallow focus, yeah. Hands with fingers lifting away, fabric slow reading before. And that's funny. It thought like let's make some connection. Maybe because I added a picture of the couple there. I don't know. But anyways, we have two of them which are fine.
Yeah.
Like this one.
I think it's because of the reference image.
Could be. Now we have the fourth one. Okay, she's watching a video. That's cool. That's nice. VO 3.1. Was it 3.1? Yes, it is. Yes, so she's watching the video, and finally, we only have one so far. This is our happy ending to the story. Sofa, always there with us, you know, in different moments and happy moments.
Yeah.
Our magic sofa is always there.
It's always there.
Yeah, C-Dance is still generated, by the way. So, but I think it will be here soon. I'll share that board with you. So anytime you'd like to check it out and see the results by yourself, you can also feel free to regenerate. Anyways, this is how you produce the images and clips of let's say this use case where we turn a single image. Like, remember that this is the only thing we had in the start. So and we did it all in our tool. So basically, you didn't have to jump between tools like sometimes you have to do with Weavy, because for example, Weavy is not going to allow to like generate ideas and all of that. So this is why our agents and our chat here with all the models, it makes it much easier for you to not juggle between the tools and do it here.
Can I just mention something? Why we are doing this use case also with image and video generation? Because we will be launching very soon image edit and video edit. So for whatever it's being created here, if you want to make any adjustments, you can also do inside the platform for image and video. So
correct.
assembling all the videos, taking out the audio, changing anything can be done.
Yeah. So the editor that we are building is actually almost here. I think it could be next week. Is something like CapCut, where you'll be able to combine all the clips into one long video, like the ones that I did in the other use cases you remember that I showed. So basically, I combine different clips into one, and soon it will also be able to do that in DFIRST. Like, you don't have to open CapCut tools or even Canva.
Exactly.
So that was it in terms of the product and in terms of the use case. If you don't have access to the tool already, you only have 2 days to get our tool for 50% off. So basically, Maria, if you could type the blackfriday.dfirst.ai website. I think this is the most ridiculous deal to the tool that we've ever done, because if you consider all the cost of the tools that we have, like, you know, all the pro models, all the image models, all the video models, and you are going to spend a lot of money. So what we're doing is we are giving you all the models that we have. We're doing a 50% off discount for annual deals. It's going to run until Friday. You're also gonna get, if you subscribe until Friday, you're also gonna get the editors that we told you, like CapCut-like and Canva-like. So there's even more tools that we'll add to the whole offer soon. What I can tell you is basically, if you have never used the tool before, just play with it first, and then you can decide like which of the packages you want to choose. There's one more thing that's very important, and we've never told this to anyone yet. Because if you go to our pricing, you will see that we have the unlimited tokens, right? We're a bit crazy to have that in the tool still. So probably by early next week, we are going to introduce tokens and credits to all the packages. So this is my secret message to you. If you subscribe until Friday, you're going to get this unlimited token deal forever. And after this Friday, we're not going to have that. So I think it's worth considering that you're going to have access to VO 3+1, to Kling models, to all the Nano Banana image generators. So basically, I think it's worth it to go for this deal. It's still today, so it's plenty of time for you to decide. I'm very curious to hear what did you think about this session. If you can please write your feedback, like, was it helpful for you to see the exact process I'm doing? Basically, all the videos that I share on my LinkedIn that are always prepared in this kind of workflow. So please tell me what did you think about it. If you have any more questions about this, did you like this? Was it helpful for you? Please let me know now.
Yeah, we have a few questions about the workflow that don't know if we still have a bit of time to do. Just first of all, I saw a comment about how many tokens would it take to create that. First of all, it's like exactly what you mentioned. We created using our Pro account that we have, which gives us unlimited tokens. So you can build something like that, not in a free plan, definitely. For video, so you need an account that gives you unlimited accesses. I have a few questions about images, the generations, and the notes. I'm not sure if I got it completely right. Much from in prompt, is it not told straight that from one input picture it should take sofa and from other the scene and people, right? So it's smart enough to know that. I think it's in the sense that when you have an image node, you have those two connection. Can you zoom in to the image? Exactly. The upper one is prompt and the bottom one is image. And you can connect as many images, references, and prompt references as you want.
There are some limits. There are some limits to the number. I think the Nano Banana Pro, the new one, it allows like 14 images. So that's plenty of them. Of course, we like in the process. I already know how I could have made it better because it would take a little more time. But I decided to go in this approach. Basically, if I referenced for every next shot the previous shots, then probably we could even achieve something better. But I didn't want to do it because I was like, I wanted to create each scene separately. But still, we were able to, like, always include the images from the previous shots to the next shots. And then, for example, this image, it would have like 10 images, like this one, the previous one, maybe not the detailed one. It's not important, but definitely the last ones to kind of influence all the detail, because maybe you would care about what exactly is there in the kitchen, so maybe you would like to have exactly the same items that are put there. Our idea was kind of different because we had different daytime, we have different dates of the week probably. We started with this that was not Christmas, we ended with Christmas, so we were kind of creative here and we didn't have to reach that. But if you cared about it, we could have referenced more images to the final ones.
Exactly. And just one question that came now, like I wonder if DFIRST can develop final assets like social media from this strategy document and some reference images. And I can say personal experience that absolutely. All posts that we post on LinkedIn, they are built in DFIRST. So we can do that. Following, we overall, like everyone has a different way of using. I always start with one of those prompt templates, and from there I do a bit of what Rafael did manually. So you have a strategy and you can grow it manually. You can always develop even more what you have. For example, the Ryanair.
Exactly. In this use case that I shared today, I decided to show you how we do from images to video clips. But there's way more things that you can do. Like, we in the tool, you're able to generate like research documents. You can generate strategies. You can generate creative concepts. Then you can build visual development guidelines and actually assets for different channel placements, like, you know, a poster, a mock-up, an Instagram story, a landing page, or a storyboard, which was what we did today, right? So this tool is more horizontal, definitely. There are different tools for you to try. So basically, sometimes we say that this is like a creative director in your pocket, basically. It starts from research and it can finish with the execution.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's it. I think basically all the questions were answered. If none was not, I'm really sorry. You can text me always on the support chat. I will be happy to answer. This is it. I will be sharing what was created, everything via...
Desculpe, eu não entendi.
Sorry, that was my Google. Don't know if you heard.
Yeah, it figured it.
I will be sharing everything via email, what we created right now, and they're asking also about the Ryan there, so I can share that as well.
Yeah, we'll share that.
Yeah.
And last thing in terms of the prices, because I don't think I've mentioned that. Like I mentioned that we do 50% discount, but these are the actual prices of the packages. So basically, our Pro is usually like 166 annually. So it's now it's 83 a month annually. So this is a deal that is coming away, I think, Friday. So just giving you some more details about it.
Yeah. In Pro, you can have all the models we used today, image and video. Starter, you have a good image models, but you don't have video models. So that is also that to think about. On all the possibilities, think what fit your use case. And you have any question, feel free to text us. The sale goes until Friday. So Black Friday days, the last day of that. So that's the biggest chance, because they were crazy to put 50%. I agree. It's time
just for a week. Week is enough.
Yeah. Then we are back with normal pricing. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, and see you probably in 2 weeks as we
Yeah.
plan to do it again. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait.